Suffering with Depression 2, Part 2. I think that's what I'm gonna call it. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep talking about what I was talking about. What was I saying? Yeah, I was doing the part one on my other phone, my secondary phone. And the battery was low, so it cut the video off, man. What the fuck? So I'm just gonna go like motherfuckers watch my shit no way, so it don't matter. I'm just gonna go and keep continuing with the video. Yeah. So Raven, like I was saying, I had got with Raven, and we ain't never sat down together, let alone fucked, let alone well, no, we never fucked. It was like a distance thing, even though we was both in Augusta. You know what I'm saying? It just never happened like that. But I got confidence from that because she cared who I was talking to. Like, one time my homegirl hit me up on Facebook and she commented on my status on Facebook and she got mad, and I loved it because, you know, a jealous girl is a girl that cares. So it's kind of hard to not get off topic on points and shit, but a jealous girl is a girl that cares. And so she got mad about that. She asked me for a dick pic. She sent me a pussy pic, which she got one of the ugliest vaginas I've ever seen in my life, and I'm glad I never fucked it. But whatever. But she was a cute girl. She was cute, you know what I'm saying, to me. She was pretty cute to me, and it just boosted my confidence up because I think, well, after the girl I liked told me she liked me, this Raven situation, it boosted me up like, you know, I got somebody to show interest in me, you know what I'm saying, to be interested in me. And the whole thing about it, okay, after that, I got to Tiffany. I found Tiffany. You know, I rolled up on Tiffany, and I wasn't gonna do it. I almost froze out. You know, I do this thing where I'm gonna ride the bus to wherever this girl's going at, act like I'm going there, and I would spit at her. And if she say no, I would go my goddamn way. So it ain't really stalking, because if she say no, I would leave out my goddamn way, right? Go about my business. So she got off. I was going down off at Augusta Tech. Supposed to take the basket for that one. So I decide I'm gonna roll up on her, and I just think of a little creative line like, "Hey, you lost over here?" Okay, well, she said, nah. I said, I'm looking for the conversation. I said, well, if you ever need any help around here, you know, give me a call. If you ever need something around here, you know what I'm saying, you need to know where something at. Give me a call, you know what I'm saying? Can I get your number? Or whatever? And she started giving me the number, and I think the number fake. I'm thinking the number's fucking fake, so I'm like, first of all, I'm shaking like this girl, like, she got big now, but she was bad. She was bad. She still don't look that bad, but she was fine. So I'm shaking as I'm getting the number, right? I'm just shaking, and I'm just shaking, and she gave me the number. She's like 706. Okay, I know that's right. 294. 294. And I ain't gonna say the rest of the fucking number, even though I hate that bitch and I want to kill her. I'm not gonna put her number out there. I'm just playing. I don't want to kill her. Too many laws against it. And it's like, yeah. So I'm thinking the number fake, and I go. She go take her conference test. I go and tech to I go to lock her number down. So I plan on calling it and shutting it off. You know, if you call somebody and turn it off as soon as they start calling, it'll save the number, but it won't call them. So I end up, I guess I ain't hit. I don't know what the fuck was I trying to do. I think what was I trying to do? Did I? I think I tried to lock it in and I called by mistake. Or some shit. I don't know, man. But I ended up calling the number and she's in the conference test area and I hear the phone ringing outside the goddamn thing. So I'm like, hey, this number real. I started thinking about it. 294. That's the front of your number. The front of my number was 2942. So I'm like, oh, okay, she got T-Mobile or some shit. I'm like, oh, this shit is real. And from that point on, my life changed. You know, from this point on, she leaves. She go to take her test. She gets finished. I'm on the couch outside at Tech, just chilling. And she's leaving. And she says, she's leaving, going out the door, and she says, all right, about to go. You coming? And I'm like, fuck, hell yeah, I'm coming on that fucking bus. Because I used to do work study so we could pick which days we want to work. And we could pick which days we want to work. And I was going to go work today, but I left with her ass because I had to clinch this thing. And this done turned to a goddamn how we met video, and this should be a separate video. This is not a how we met video. So why am I explaining how we met? But it's just gonna help me further explain the situation of that I'm in. I'm gonna cut this shit kind of short. So yeah, we hanging out and shit. So my whole life changed after that point. After that point, I was hanging out with, you know, I was always this guy that couldn't get a girl. You know, I get the girl, and I'm hanging out with her as much as I want to. I'm hanging out with a big booty red bone cutie as much as I want to. You know, the exact way I like it. She's pretty face, ass, hips, all that shit, right? So my life changed. I'm just having I feel like normal now because I always felt like the normal person could get a girl, you know what I'm saying? Or could get a somewhat decent girl. I felt normal. Like, I'm normal now. I'm normal. I knew I was normal. And I'm getting, you know, we're just doing our thing. But she ended up cheating on me and ended up being one of the worst pains of my goddamn life. And, I took that from 0 to 60 real quick. You know, and I'm like, damn. Because, you know, my whole point of all this is like, in middle school, when I would walk in classes or whatever, like, the girls would say, like, ill or some shit like that. Like, I guess insinuating my face. So, it was like, I was, you know, not accepted. I was rejected from the start, you know what I'm saying, from like women and shit, rejected from the start. They didn't like me, they didn't want to be around me. A lot of the guys neither, because of, you know, how I look or whatever. And it was an uninviting presence, you know, people teasing you, people calling you names. People referencing you to monsters and shit, and all kind of shit. I just don't get that. This how fucked up this game. Look how fucked up this game is, and I'm getting into a good point. Look at this shit. Look at this. This game is fucking stupid, bro. I need to start playing 15 again, or get a new gen or some shit. Cause look at this shit, bro. Look at this guy. Who would do this? Who would fucking do this? I'm driving. Okay, this is me this time. They cheated themselves. I'm driving to the basket. Motherfucker, you see him. You see him driving to the basket. Watch this. He's driving to the basket. I want to hold up. He's driving to the basket. He gets on his man. You see me run over there. He gets on his man. He stays on his man. See me with open lane to the basket. He stays on his man. He even puts his hands on him to get closer to him. Like he's doing something. And this guy's like wide open to the basket. And he fucking scores it. Like, who's that stupid? Who would do that? Who would be on his man? See a guy driving to the basket, see nobody to stop him, and stay on his man. That's just stupid. This game full of shit. That's why it's so hard to win this game, because it's a fucked up game. 2K14 is a fucked up game, and that's why I do not play on Hall of Fame, because it's like they already cheating your ass anyway with this bullshit. Stupid motherfuckers. But yeah, you know, referring me to monsters and shit and all this type of shit, and it's like, I wasn't accepted. I felt uninvited. I felt like I'm not a man. I felt like the creator fucked up on me or some shit, and you know, and I didn't have I didn't have acceptance. I think a man feels like a man. A man wants to be attractive. A man wants to be attractive to the women he like. I do think that if somebody you don't like find you attractive, I mean, I don't think that really does nothing for you. I mean, I think you want the motherfuckers you like to find you attractive. It's like when you compliment girls and they don't like you, they tell you thank you, and they don't say nothing else. They don't flirt with you back. All they say is thank you, and they don't say nothing back, because it's like they want the guys they like to like them. I think what I said with women is like, women don't take compliments. Women don't take compliments from, women appreciate compliments from all guys. But they'll only reciprocate. They'll only act on compliments from the guys they like, you know. Like, they'll only compliment back the guys they like. So you could say, wow, you got some, you got some pretty teeth or whatever. And she'll say, oh, you got some pretty teeth too. Or, wow, look at your teeth. Or, you're handsome, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But if she don't like it, she gonna say that, but thank you. You know what I'm saying? But with guys, like, I know with me, like, I want the motherfuckers I like to like me, not nobody else. Like, I appreciate that, you saying that, but it don't do nothing for me, because I wouldn't be with you anyway. So it don't do shit for me, for you to fucking, like, some people opinions matter. Like, basically, and that's just harsh, but some people opinions matter. So if a chick don't like my ass or put me in the friend zone, like, she's not gonna give a fuck about a compliment her. Now, what women think is that they think that, oh wow, he feels this way, so maybe a guy I like will feel this way too. They kind of see it like that, but it ain't no goddamn. You make them so happy, compliment them. It can't be. It can't be like that. It just can't. But yeah, so I think back in those days, I didn't have female validation, you know. I know you're not supposed to need validation from no one, but I think all guys want female validation. They want to be hot to the girls they like, and I think it make you feel like a real man. It's like, you know, we all know women want the top male specimens, you know what I'm saying? And if they don't like you, then you're not a top male specimen. Well, women want the top male specimens to carry out their family or be the father to their kids and shit. And they don't want some ugly dude or some shit, you know. They don't want their kids looking like some ugly dude or some shit and all that. Now, they got nice ways to cover these things up, but I'm just telling you the facts. You know, so I think without me not getting female validation or female rejection back in the day, um, it made me need even more of it. It made me need it. Like I think some guys don't need it. Most of them do. Most of them do. I think because it's all about being a damn guy. Like if you're a straight guy, you want women to like you, especially the ones you like. You know, that's just innate nature. Like I might make a video about this shit. About like automatic shit we can't do nothing about that. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna call it, man, but you know, whatever, fuck it. I think me not getting that female validation back then, I need extra now. So I always said I know when a past event has traumatically affected somebody's life. So that past event in middle school dramatically affected my life because now I need this. Now I need a female I like to give me that validation that I didn't have in middle school or really high school. There's a high school they were more like they were nicer and shit like that, and it wasn't just everybody on me all the time. You know what I'm saying? Or it wasn't that many mean motherfuckers in high school. You know, Josie or whatever. But damn. But what was I saying? It's hard to play this game and talk at the same time. You know, with that, I think I'm on topic. Fuck, what the fuck I'm saying? Yeah, they weren't as mean as high school, so I'm trying to get the validation I didn't get in middle school, I didn't get in high school. And, you know, when you, I don't get it now because I'm still, you know, if you ain't what girls consider hot, you still don't get validation now. They don't validate you. And you know, I think a guy, especially me, because it you know, needs that shit from females. He need to feel like, man, I need to feel like I'm a man. I need to feel like you need me. I need to feel like I'm wanted. Because if you ain't wanted, you want out. You know, if you don't feel wanted at your job, you don't want to be there. You know, it's a sense of I want to feel wanted at this job. I want to feel needed. You know, if you don't feel needed anywhere, you know, you gonna want out. So I just need to know that I'm needed and feel like a real fucking man. Because you know, women want the top specimen of men. And you know, we all want to be the top specimen. But yeah, I know in a past situations that affected somebody's life traumatically, I pretty much know that shit. Or when people act, you know, most assholes act like assholes because some fucked up shit happened in their fucking life. Like, when I think about middle school, some of the motherfuckers that picked on me or whatever, it's like one of the dudes, his dad was in jail. You know, his dad was in jail. Who else is it? This girl. Her parents wasn't around that much to talk to her and shit. It's like, from what I heard. So it's like, I know when a past traumatic event has affected somebody, and it either affects you two ways. You either become an asshole, or it affects you some other way. Cause how it affected me, you know, it didn't make me an asshole. But you know, a lot of times it'll make you an asshole. You know, I'm gonna say this: it's two effects It's too late for people become after being teased. You know, for whatever reason you got teased or whatever, picked on, for whatever reason it might be. If you felt bad about it, it's like it either makes you tease people like they did you, or some people that say, you know what, that was fucked up. I'm never gonna do anybody like that. Or I'm gonna make sure that I never do that to anybody else. And I'm the second way. I'm gonna make sure I never do that to anybody else. Make them feel, call them names, judge them on their appearance. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that to nobody else. Now with the women, I might say shit about them amongst my homeboys, or I might say something about them amongst myself. But like in middle school, I had motherfuckers come up. They would call you like ugly to your face, or you could just be standing around your own business. Hey man, you ugly man, ha ha. You know what I'm saying? And so I would never, like, you know, you talk about with your homeboys because it's like you try to pick your girl, you try to pick which one. Oh, I like that, I like that, I like this one, I like that one. You talk about with your homeboys, but I would never go up to a girl and be like, yo, you ugly as hell. Or, hey girl, you fat as hell. You know what I'm saying? I would never do that. Now, if I'm fuck with first, that's different, you know. I'm gonna light your ass up, but I'm never gonna just, you mind your own business and I'm just gonna fucking start picking on your ass. Like, fuck that. That's bitch ass shit on everything I love. So the way it affected me was, I need extra female validation. It's hard to explain all this shit. I guess I'm just explaining me, how I am. Shit, I guess so. I guess I'm just opening the book to my life. There's some deep shit in here too. There's some shit, this video I ain't never told nobody. You know, I never told anyone. And to this day, you know, I can't really look nobody in the fucking eyes because I feel like I'm scaring the shit out of them. But I'm getting better with that now. Like, at work, I talk a whole lot at work now. I joke and do all that shit, right? And but I keep talking about other shit, getting off topic, getting off what I was saying. But, you know, so, you know, I admit that a past event has affected my life. And that event was middle school. And all the times I got called ugly or whatever, or called names, it affected me. And with the women not liking me, calling me names too, it's like, now I need a female, I need a bad bitch. Can I say bitch? I'm gonna say bad bitch, but just because I call you bitch don't mean you're a bitch. You know, I need a sexy woman to validate me. So I don't need her just to fuck her, and which that's fun. I like fucking and all that shit, but I don't need her just to fuck her and bust a nut and all that shit. I need her to serve a motherfucking higher purpose than that. You know, but I do like fucking, and I will fuck her. Believe that. I will fuck her a lot. So I ain't just looking for a girlfriend. I'm looking for a girl to validate me. Like, she calls me every day because she wants to hear from me. She can't go out hearing my voice. She asks me to come over, or she comes over. She plans dates. She tries to, you know, she makes me a better man. I make her a better woman. You know, we build together. And she tells me that I'm not ugly, that I look nice, and that you know, you a hot feet, you a sexy male. Like, tell me like I'm a sexy male, and I'm lucky to have you, and you a catch. You know, make me feel like a catch, because a lot of people, when you're picked on like constantly, hope I don't cry during this video. Like when you're picked on constantly, you're being broken down. You know, when a girl's being beaten constantly by her man, she's getting broken down. You know, when parents don't pay attention to their kids and shit, and they're being broken down. So when after somebody breaks you down, and you get done with that, you're still broken down from what happened. So you meet people in life. You look for people that like to build you back up. You need to be built back up when you know. If you tear down a building and you want to make something new out of the building, you have to build it back up. You got to build that building back up. And it's like you didn't want to tear the building down. You didn't want the building to get torn down. You couldn't help it. You was helpless to the wrecking ball. And the wrecking ball was all those fucking assholes that teased you and fucking picked on you and treated you like shit. You was helpless to the wrecking ball. You just saw the wrecking ball come. You saw the wrecking ball come. Boom. But they're like little mini wrecking balls knocking every section of your fucking building down. I'm gonna just go down all at once. It's like little mini wrecking balls just boom. That's one section of your building. Let's say your building got 15 sections. Boom. Another one. Boom. Boom, 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 and your foundation is down. Now your building is knocked down. How do you start your business again? Let's say you had a business. Let's say your building was a business. How do you start it again? How can you get it back up and running? You have to build it back up. And you also need people with you, helping you, letting you know that you can do it again. And the result of you being broken down. So, when you get broke down, I build back up. That's why they say damaged women, you know what I'm saying? They broke up with their man, and it's like, oh, she damaged goods, meaning she been cheated on a lot, she been beaten a lot, she damaged goods, so she needs somebody to come validate her to build her back up. I need that validation, man. That's what this is all about. So the girl I get with, she won't just be for fucking purposes. Because if I want to fuck, I'll find a cheap whore and fuck, Or I'll find I'll find, if I want to fuck, I can fuck, basically. But I want that shit that you can't purchase, so validation. So my girl won't just be for fucking, because fucking's a little overrated, Fucking is like, you want to fuck so bad and all this shit, and you just want to fuck so bad, and you just gotta fuck this woman, and that's everything to you. But then you stick your dick in the pussy, and the pussy feel like you stuck your dick in a bunch of wet rubber bands. So bad. So the most important part of my future girl will be the way she validates me by saying, hey, you look nice today. You look good. You're such a catch. I'm glad to have you. I want to marry you. Would you marry me? Or something like that. Even though, the MGTOW shit. And the MGTOW shit got me a little discouraged, too. Because MGTOW don't believe in no fucking marriage and shit. But, it's like, if they want to, you must be something special, right? So it's like, I say don't do it, though. But fuck, that's another video, man. We don't stay on one topic here. I'm practicing a long time. Everybody got Gatorade symbol, man. I'm off this practice shit. Everybody got Gatorade. Look how slow he's moving. He moves slow though. So she'll be the validation, So I say something ill to myself. I say, damn, I go out and buy shit in stores just to try to holler at women. Don't holler at them because I'm so unconfident now. I go do that. I just go places to try to holler at chicks. And I go try to find them. I'll even ride the bus to find chicks. So cause they got to sit on the bus and sit there, and they gotta be there for a while. So I'll even ride the bus to try to find a chick, whatever. And I realized that something ill. I said, damn. I say, Tony, you ain't out here just looking for pussy. You ain't out here just looking for pussy. You're not. You know what I'm saying? You out here trying to get female validation so you can build your confidence back up. So you out here trying to hire these women for a way bigger purpose. A way bigger purpose than that you understand. You out here trying to get your confidence back up, because if I get a woman that I like, and it gotta be one that you like and attracted to. If I get a woman I'm attracted to, and she a dope person, and she compliments me and validates me, and I'm gonna validate her too. That's natural. A lot of women get over validated anyway. You know, that'll build my confidence up to a level. Imagine, the Raven was female validation, even though we didn't never sit together or fuck or none of that shit. It's like, she showed interest in me. She complimented me. She called me in the middle of the night because she worked night shift. She called me. Like, she showed interest. That's validating. She was validating me. So I was taken up to a new level. You know what I'm saying? And Tiffany, I fucked Tiffany for 2 years. And she didn't validate me as much as Raven did. I never met Raven. So you can get validated. If you want pussy, you can only get pussy when a girl in your room. But if you want validation, you can get validation any fucking way. If you put up a profile pic on Facebook, and a girl likes it and says, you cute, you look good, you just been validated by a female. So Raven was my validating relationship. Now, when I first got with Tiffany, she was validating me, telling me she loved me, calling me every day, doing all these things. I went to the game, what the fuck? Then, while I was doing my thing, while I was fucking her and shit, it's like, what I'm trying to say. What the fuck am I trying to say? I done went to the damn game. We didn't do that. What am I saying? What the fuck am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like,